Wakey, wakey, the Kellogg's football camps are here, all over the country. It's game on. Learn new skills, make new friends, and have loads of fun at your local clubs. Grab your boots for a summer of football at the Kellogg's football camps. Parents, buy a promotional pack of Cocoa Pops, Rice Krispies and cornflakes before the end of June to claim a free day. Podcast with me, Darren Rees. Okay, I'm not going to lie, it's taken me a few days to build the courage to make this one. Because as an England fan, and as someone who has seen England crash out of the Euros and the World Cups so many times, Sunday hurt, and it hurt a lot. Firstly, well done to Spain. They were simply a few percent better than England on the night. They went an entire tournament winning every game. They won goal of a tournament with Lamine Yamal. They won team of a tournament. They had players of a tournament, and the list goes on and on. They were fantastic. But also to the England players. They have inspired millions of English football fans across the world. And they did so very well to make it to yet another Euros final. And I know that you, like I, will be very proud of their achievements. As England didn't win it, barely any of you, out of the thousands and thousands and thousands who listen to this podcast around the world, got in touch with your reactions. But I've got to tell you, I expected it, to be honest. Because if you were anything like me, you would have had your head in your hands for quite some time. A few of you did though, and thank you very much for your input. Firstly, let's hear what Jack has to say.
Hi Darren, my name's Jack and I'm 5, but in a few weeks I'm 6. I'm impressed of all of John Pickford's saves.
Well Jack, you are absolutely right. We should all be impressed with Jordan Pickford's saves. He quite literally saved England from crashing out of the Euros on many occasions. And in the final against Spain, it could have been 3-1 or 4-1 or maybe even more. Pickford kept us in it. He kept us in the fight and kept us with that ever so slight chance of coming back. Unfortunately, England didn't have enough time to do it. But well done to Jordan Pickford for all of his hard work, his amazing saves, and saving England to fight another day on so many occasions. And of course, for that fantastic penalty save which he made earlier on in the tournament. Next up, let's hear from Harry in Australia.
I'm Harry and I'm 8 years old from Canberra, Australia. I was really sad that England lost. However, I loved watching the tournament and my favourite moments were Jude Bellingham's bicycle kick goal, Ollie Watkins' last minute goal and Jordan Pickford's awesome save in the penalty shootout.
Oh, me and you both, Harry. It still hurts now, and it'll probably take a bit of time to get over it. And there'll be plenty of people listening saying it's only a game. But if you're a true football fan, if you love football, if you're passionate about it, if you ooze enthusiasm for it, seeing your country go out in a final the second time round is brutal. But you're right, Jude Bellingham's overhead kick was simply wonderful. And Ollie Watkins was truly remarkable. Not once, not twice, but every time he touched the ball, he did something special with it. And that goal was sensational. What a moment and what a player. Thanks, Harry. And the last one was from Evan, who is also in Australia.
My name is Evan and I'm from Tasmania, which is in Australia. I am 9 years old and I want to say given to Spain, the winner, and England, the runner-up. But I want to give another congratulations to Albania for finishing well in a very, very tough group, including the winners, Spain.
Yes, Evan, you're right. We need to say well done to the Spanish, like I said at the start of the episode, because they really were truly magnificent. And no team in the Euros could beat them. So they were the deserved winners, as hard as it is for me to say that. However, you're also right, because Albania did very well, and so did teams like Georgia. Only 2 more years, Evan, and we'll have another major tournament on our hands. I can't wait for it already. Now, lastly, before we say goodbye in this episode, since the Euros, the manager of England, Gareth Southgate, has resigned and decided it's time for him to go. In my opinion, he has been a remarkable manager who has made the team and the country believe again. But not only that, he is a man and a manager that has done it with such humility and with compassion. When England lost the final at Wembley to Italy on penalties, he was there for the players, and let me tell you, he would have been hurting so much himself. And when England lost to Spain the other night, he did the same thing again. He got bundles of negative comments in this competition and in this tournament, but he soaked them up with his belief and his positivity, and he has without doubt got the England team into a place which it hasn't been since 1966. So thank you to Gareth Southgate OBE, and we look forward to seeing who takes over. Oh, and in the not so distant future, don't you worry, there will be a 2-part episode on the career and story of Gareth Southgate so far. And who knows, we might see him managing a Premier League club in the not so distant future. I reckon in the next couple of years we'll see him as a Manchester United manager. If it happens, you heard it here first. Thank you to those of you who got involved in this episode, and just to let you know, if you're not already a supporter on Patreon, there's a new episode on there called The World Cup versus the Euros, and the title explains it all. Ask an adult to click the support the show section in the description of this episode to find out more. It's just over £3 a month. You'll also get access to all the other exclusive Patreon-only episodes which are on there and have been made over the last 12 months or so. So remember, if you know someone who loves football just as much as you do, then please tell them about Football for Kids. And whether you're playing football soon, watching it on the telly or pitch side, I hope that you enjoy the game. See you next time. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. And remember that Kellogg's have amazing football camps taking place throughout the school summer holidays all across the country. In fact, they're in 73 different locations across the UK. The camps are for 5 to 15-year-olds and are in partnership with the EFL, Manchester City, Celtic and Rangers with FA approved coaches. To sign up today, grab a promotional pack of Kellogg's cereal, find the camp code and redeem a free place at www.kellogsfc.com. Terms and conditions apply.